Hi guys, back with a new video, and in this time I'm just gonna continue painting up the previous model, and let's just jump into it. Hello Ron, hello Swedish Forge, how are you guys today? I can see you're the first ones in today. Thank you very much for joining. And now I will just have to reapply some of this blue-black on the clothes. Some of it got messed up a little bit. I'm gonna just reapply a little bit here and there, just to make sure everything is covered up. And I'm gonna do his sleeves as well. How are you guys today? Are you ready for the weekend? So on this one, because I'm doing a different head on the figure itself, I changed it out from the original. I had to do some work on it, so it was better for me to glue it before I paint it up. Usually I like to paint up heads separately. It just gives you a bit better work that way. But with this one, I just had to do it this way. But it's okay. It will be a little bit more masking and taping, but other than that, should be the same process. Now, what I'm gonna do with this figure, so I'm gonna do some highlights from the bottom and from the top as well in the same time. And from the bottom, I'm going to do a bit of purple shadows. And then from the top, I'm going to do some blue highlights over his uniform. So this will be a more simple paint, but the effect that will give the blue and the purple contrast will be pretty cool. Now I'm gonna rest this aside. I just have to make a little bit of a space over here so I can put my pieces so I don't make a mess, which I already started to make somehow. I touched something that had a little bit of the gray already on it, so let's clean that one down before I do a bigger mess. And I have this type of shoes, and I have a really, really big dilemma how to do them to stand out a little bit. So I'm going to try out something else on this one. I'm gonna do a dark brown dry brush on it and see how it's going to look with that one. So you want to see the whole model put together with the base and everything. Let this piece dry a little bit, and then I put everything together. I can show off the model. Yes, of course. I'm gonna dry brush this really fast till then, and then I'm going to show it off. I'm gonna put everything together, and I'm going to switch to the iPhone camera, and then you will be able to see the whole model. So on this one, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a brown dry brush. Now you cannot really see that too much through the black, but it still comes out. I just want to give a little bit of details to this, so it's not just plain black. I don't want it to look too simple. And by the way, guys, I don't know if any of you saw the Odyssey in the cinemas. I just watched it today, and I have to say I really, really liked it. It's a really cool movie. If you get a chance, watch it in IMAX, of course. It's just a better experience, more expensive as well, but it was really, really cool. Uh, Nolan movies always they are really good. So if you're into that stuff, check it out. Unfortunately, lately we use slowly all access to all physical media as well, like video games and everything. Like even Sony wants to cancel all the DVDs and everything. So soon we will not have anything that we can call our own. And I'm pretty sure at one point the cinemas will go away as well. So I always loved to go to cinemas since I was a kid, and now I'm gonna try to go as much as possible. Uh, Even here, like the IMAX tickets, they were sold out uh, like months ago. I got lucky because it was like a really early morning screening, and there were a couple of spots left when I bought the ticket. But I have to say, the movie theater was full. I never saw a movie theater so full on a Friday morning, so that was pretty cool. And again, it was a really, really good movie. So if you like like fantasy movies, war movies, then yeah, it's worth it. Now, I definitely have to say the movie is not for kids. Yeah, she did really enjoy it. She really, really liked the movie, and just spending time, the two of us. 'Cause as I just mentioned earlier, it's not a movie for kids. Now depends on the age, of course. If they're bigger, then yeah, it's okay, but not for my son. So I had to arrange a babysitter as well, and he had lovely time home. He watched the movie, had popcorn, had everything, so he was happy. Of course, he got a couple of more gifts when we came home because we felt bad leaving him by himself. I mean, not by himself with the babysitter, but going to the cinema without him. But yeah, it was really really good. So guys, if you like movies, definitely go and check it out in the cinema. And if especially if you can get it in IMAX, I know it's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. I don't even remember when when we went for a grown-up movie in the cinema because we go to the cinema, but we go mostly kids movie these days. I go with my son, so I don't know when it was the last time they actually went for a grown-up movie. So that was really good. You don't like to go? Oh, okay. Any specific reason why you don't like to go? Because let me guess, people, or you have some other reason that you don't enjoy to going to the cinema. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint up the bottom part of his shoe back with black, just to make it nice. Yeah, like of course, definitely. If you enjoy more to seeing it in your home, on your own time, yeah, this thing's gonna be coming really soon on the live stream, the Netflix, Disney Plus, or whatever, Amazon Prime. Some of them they will definitely pick it up, and then you can watch it over there. Of course, that's understandable. I always used to go to love to go to the cinema since I was a small kid. We had in my city we had two cinemas when I was a kid. So yeah, any opportunity I could go to it to see a movie, I will go. But I can understand your point of view as well. So yeah, in that case, definitely watch it from home. It will make more sense to you that way. You don't have to put yourself out there. Nice. Yeah, I didn't see that one yet, so I will have to watch it as well. I heard it's not bad, but it's not that great. But that's just other people's opinions. So usually I listen to other people what they have to say, but I always try to see the movie and judge it by myself how much I like it. And I do like to look up sometimes critics, movie critics, but I don't really care how much they what they say about the how good is the movie, how bad. But sometimes they have like interesting facts that maybe I didn't know. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the critical drinker. He's a Scottish guy and he makes kind of movie reviews. So make sure to check him out. The critical drinker. He's really funny as well. I really like him. I know he had a couple of projects to make his own short movies as well. Actually, I didn't see any of his short movies yet, so I can't say too much about that. But he's a cool guy, and I agree with some of his point views. Yeah, like look, again, just because you somebody doesn't like it, it doesn't mean you're not gonna like it. It's I always say to everybody, it's you being your own judge of what you like and what you don't like. Like even for example, the Odyssey, uh, there's so much behind the casting and everything. I liked it. I was happy to pay the money for it, and I had a good experience. And end of the day, that's all that matters. No, no, it's not that one. That one is great as well. The critical drinker, it's a little bit more heavy-handed on things. I'm gonna send it to you, Ron. His YouTube channel. The what's wrong with everything. Yeah, those are really good as well. There are actually a couple of movie reviewers out there. They're really really good. But the critical drinker, it's on a whole different level, kind of in a way. So oh, thank you. Uh, Thank you very much, Ron, the 3D painter, for your subscription. Much appreciated. And guys, if you're just joining in, thank you everybody for joining in, choosing my channel. I do this every Monday, or Wednesday, and Friday. Oh, so somebody give you the subscription? Okay, I'm on you to this subscription and everything, and uh, I don't know how it works. So whoever done it, thank you very much appreciated. And let me clean out the airbrush before I forgot and everything dries in it. Yeah, that's how I don't know. I don't know how it works. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused with the subscription. Because I knew you were already subscribed. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure it out to find out a little bit more how subscription are working. I know it's an option after you get monetized on the first phase, but I don't know exactly how it works. So I have to look into it a little bit more deeper and find out definitely more about it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna varnish really quick the two feet. And at the moment, I'm gonna give it a gloss varnish, but I'm gonna go over with satin varnish on it. I noticed this varnish it protects a little bit better. So I'm gonna try this really quick with the hair dryer. I was saying earlier that I noticed that the gloss varnish it gives a little bit of a better protection against scratches. So now, guy, as requested, I'm gonna put all of it together really quick, just to kind of show off the model, how much is done from it. So this is the base. I'm gonna change the camera angle after I put everything together, so you can see it better. So just bear with me for a moment. Prepare all the pieces. And then here we will have the koi fish afterwards. So I have to move the model just a little bit more inside. So and I can only put one arm at the moment up because the other one will fall out. But that one is just laying down in his pocket, and then he has his hand and energy level as well. So let me find my phone so I can change the camera view. And of course, no, let me turn on the other light as well. And here we go. And I'm gonna turn it sideways so you can see it better. And now for the koi fish, I have a really cool scheme of colors that I want to do that I think it will go really nicely with the purple color. And here you guys, you can see the model fully. So I had a previous torso that with the head, because this is not the original sculpted head, this is the one I replaced with it. And now the head doesn't stay here correctly, but after you glue it together, that will be good. Thank you very much. So it was looking down, so I changed out the head and I made it look a little bit more straight up. I like it a little bit better. And then again, with the coil fish, we'll have the a more bigger color scheme in it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Swedish Forge. So that's how much is done by the model. So now I'm going to work on his uniform. So I'm just going to take it apart. And of course, he has another piece of hair in the back. And then as you can see, this piece of hair just goes perfectly in. And the hand fall off because I forgot to take it off. And let's take down the fish and move it out of the way. So what I wanted to do with this one, so from the bottom up, I'm let me turn on this light. It's a little bit too much. So what I'm going to do, so I was saying, mentioned it before, so from the bottom up, I'm going to spray some gray paint, and then I'm going to do some purple. So purple from up, from down up, and then from up down, I'm going to spray some gray, and I'm going to do some blue on it. So we'll have two variation, but the gray will be behind it as well. I don't want to cover up the gray at all. So I'm going to set this aside. As you can see at the moment, these are really glossy. These I'm going to spray over some more matte varnish on it, so don't worry about that. I'm just going to put it aside and let it dry. And first I'm going to do and test out his trousers and see how it goes with this one. Now, I'm not sure what you mean by not house today. Uh, you're not at home, or oh, now I know what you mean. Yeah, sorry. Now I know what you mean. Swedish word. Yes, yes. I made that mistake the last time. Usually I'm a bit bad with names and I mispronounce. So sorry for that. Yes, but you're not house today. No, you're forged today. It took me a second to realize. Yeah, it took me a second. I always say better later than never. So I have this light pro acrylic bright neutral gray color. I never actually use this on anything, and I'm not sure, but I think this will be a little bit too bright. So maybe I'm gonna go with a little bit darker. Then I'm not sure how much the gray will come through. So oh, look who is here, my good friend Martin. Thank you very much for joining, Martin. So Martin over here, it's my real life in France. I mean, in real life, he's from Ireland as well, and I was busting his balls for some time that he never come and check out my live stream. So now he made it. So everybody, give a big welcome to Martin. Much appreciated, mate. Hey Jerry, how are you? So Martin, I hope this time you don't fall asleep, because I know last time you watched me, you fall kind of asleep. So I hope I'm not that boring. Yeah, I was about to slowly not acknowledge you as a friend anymore. I mean, a real friend. So again, Martin, thank you very much for joining. Much appreciated. I know today you have a little bit more time on your hand. You finished work early. So what I'm trying to do over here, just spray a little bit gray from the bottom up. Now, where is my wet wipe? And I don't have it when I need it. Okay, I'm gonna fix that afterwards. It's no big deal. And now I'm gonna spray some of this gray from up down as well. Now, I'm not sure how exactly this is going to work, if it's any good or not. Yeah, I know, I know. Me and Martin, we used to work in the same place. And I have to say, I'm sorry for him. He still works there. Uh, I quit before my insanity quit on me, but he's still there, so yeah. So now I'm going to use purple wash, and I'm going to use actually, this is not even a purple wash, it's a clear purple, and I'm going to use a clear blue. So I'm going to spray the blue from the top down and the purple from the bottom up. So these are Citadel Air uh, clear paints. How are you, Jerry? How it's work? I presume you're still in work at the moment. Oh, that's nice. When I used to work in IKEA, and Martin does the same thing, we stayed a couple of hours every day, a little bit longer. So on Friday we had a shorter day. So usually we finish early in the morning, and that was always amazing. And I know Martin still does that. Unfortunately, with IKEA, they if they give you something and it's too good, usually they take it away. But Martin's one of the favorites over there, so right, Martin. So he still has it. But that was amazing when we could do that as well, just to early in, early out kind of. We'll finish 9 in the morning, so that was always really really good. I enjoyed that. You're not gonna believe, but IKEA did have a couple of good things sometimes happening, and I think this was one of the more decent things that they done. And now I'm gonna do the blue from up down. So I'm gonna clean out the airbrush. Yeah, Martin, that's in your blood at this point. I think Martin IKEA got his blood changed out for IKEA blood. So when he cuts himself, he actually doesn't bleed. He just bleeds IKEA. So today, guys, any plans for the weekend? Today is Friday. It's a really wonderful day. Dinner is done. Just enjoying the rest of the day. What about you guys? Any plans? Okay, I don't really like this so far. So maybe I will have to change the color. You may go shooting tomorrow. Yeah, that's one thing that I like about you guys. You can do that shit. You can have your fancy weapons and just go and have some fun. Okay, I don't like this blue. So this is not the blue I was looking for. I mixed up the blues that I actually wanted to use. That boss was a little bit too bright. So wait a second, Jerry. You still didn't get to print out the Conquest leg. Okay, it looks like I don't have any of more of this paint. No, I do have enough. What's happening? Yeah, that's crazy, man. You still didn't get a chance to. Well, I'm sure, Jerry, you have a pretty nice collection of weapons. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. That's probably even annoys the shit out of you as well. I understand that perfectly. I don't know, at the moment I'm not too sure about it. Ron. So as you can see it when you look it from down, it has that purplish, and from up has the bluish. I'm gonna dry it up really quick with the hair dryer just to see. I like it and I don't like it in the same time. It's one of those weird. Okay, so I'm gonna compare a little bit to the torso. So you can see this was the gray, blue black color, and now it looks more like this. So it's a bluish when you look at it, especially from the top. But when you look at it from the bottom up, I don't know how much comes out to the camera. You're gonna see more a purplish. So I can see on the camera, you can maybe just see it down here, but you can see it up here as well, has the purplish in real life. So far I like it. I have to apply a little bit blue over here. I think the blue is a little bit washed out. So when I'm doing the torso right now, I'm going to do that as well. Actually, let's do the torso, and then I'm going to do. Still have some blue left, so I'm gonna do the trousers over here. Now the only thing I have to do now, because I used this other blue, this one, and now I will have to use this blue on all of them. Otherwise, the blue will not match up the correct color. Okay, so gray, purple, blue, and blue. So now I'm going to do all the gray on the arms and on the chest piece as well. And let me get one of these chopsticks. Do you go often hunting, Jerry? I'm not too big about hunting, but I would love to shoot some guns here and there, but definitely not big about hunting. And guys, thank you very much for joining in. Much appreciated. Now, make sure that you share with your friends and family. It does help out the channel a lot. I'm trying to grow this channel. I would like this to be my permanent job one day. So I'm trying to work towards that, and every small share and like will help out a lot. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate and put it in the chat down below. Uh, I will try to answer them as best suited to my abilities. Now, I have to say it out, I don't have the lottery numbers, but anything related to 3D printing, go ahead. And in the same time, we have the 3D painter here, and he's an amazing artist as well. So go check out his channel. He's doing similar things that I do, but it does it in a different way. And I always say, if you're new to this hobby and you like to learn something, it's better that you check out other channels. This way you can see different opinions as well, different way of doing skin colors or whatever you interested in. And check out my main channel. I have a couple of videos over there as well. And hope to see you on the next one as well. Make sure you join in. Go check out the 3D painter, the Grumpy Wet as well. It's working on Amazing Batman. He didn't post any videos yet, but I know he's going to start posting soon. At the moment, he's just working out his spray boot. He's doing a pretty awesome upgrade to it, size-wise. And I will have to do something similar as well. At one point, I have to improve a little bit my ventilation. The one I had, it was just a halfway measure, and that was nothing that's supposed to be permanent. So at one point, I have to upgrade this as well. Ah, okay. So used to hunting, yes. My dad used to go fishing. I'm not a fishing guy. I can't stand fishing. I have patience for so many things, but not fishing. That's pretty cool, man. So if you start using it for tomorrow, I mean, soon you can start posting some videos. No pressure, Jerry, at all. I think after this stream, I will have to clean out my properly my airbrush, do a deep cleaning. I always try to do that after every big project, but I think I will have to do it earlier a little bit now. Oh, nice! You were hunting literally almost everything that you can hunt back home. So now these parts, especially the arm, will be a little bit tricky to do the purple. But here I will have to do it in the position that he kind of stands. Now this arm, he has it in his pocket. Yeah, Tanuki at the moment, I really like what they're doing with the Astral Fires. I think they're really them and Zeds. They are kind of the best at the moment as models. But this is depends on what you want to do as well. I always say when you stay too much with one of those Patreons, they kind of don't do too much about it after a time. So I always say that it's good to go around and just check other Patreons out, and there are lots of them at the moment. So it's really easy to find something that you will be more likely to paint up. Wicked was one of the first Patreons, the OG ones, but I find that lately they fall behind a little bit with the models, unfortunately. They still bring out really, really good models, but they have a really big, huge following as well. So I hope, you know, they keep doing great models. I still have a Kratos God of War model that I have to paint out from Wicked. I have it printed out for some time now. I never get the chance to do it. But because I've done so many video games at the moment, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from making video games models. So I was saying this one here will be a little bit tricky to do the shadows because how he holds his hand, his arm. And as I mentioned before, I want the purple to be more like the shadowy parts. Okay, let's use the blue. Now, if anybody from Soccer or Wicked watches, I never say people to unsubscribe from you guys. I'm just saying my opinion. I think you guys doing still great models. I just find that lately your quality is a bit off, but none the same. Your models are still good. So whoever likes Berserker and Wicked, they're doing still great models out there. So if you like those type of models, of course, no harm in subscribing to any of the Patreons. And now I'm going to spray the blue from the top down. This is the blue that I didn't like, so I'm going to do just a little bit of this so the color match up. I don't want it to be different colors. So guys, let me know if you have any plans for the weekend, going somewhere, doing something. I know Ron said he probably is going to go and shoot some guns, which sounds really fun. Now, I will never want Ireland to be free with the guns and as the US. I think here will be a chaos, but I would like to have some places that you can go and just shoot some guns. That would be pretty cool. But it's okay like this as well without guns, so not complaining there. Yes, but you see that what happens like how many models they release a month and how many models can you actually make from them? Just look at the last couple of months, Jerry, and tell me how many of their models have you done. I never said they're not good patrons or anything like that. They are like again, it's just The quality maybe it's not the greatest. That's my personal opinion. Nobody has to agree with me. But I was for years part of the Patreon as well, and I left sometimes, and I went back. And lately, I didn't paint up too many of their models. Uh, so yeah, on that scheme, it's okay. And now I will have to apply the other blue. And you see, for example, I don't know, Jerry, if you notice as well, I'm doing mostly superheroes, and I'm doing well, lately I've been doing a lots of video games and anime. And at the moment, they don't do anything like that as well. So it's always good to go to the channels that they do what you're looking for, kind of in a way. And now I'm doing the with the contrast blue, and I had to do this in the same order that I done it on the trousers, so I can match up the colors. But I don't want the colors to look too different. Okay, and let me see now if they are the same color. Got some silver on my head, but I don't know where from. So this one it's a little bit stronger. The blue. So, let's check out again if the torso matches up with the trousers. And yes, I see a couple of parts that need a little bit more blue. Yeah, definitely I have to clean out my airbrush because it's being a lot, so I'm not happy about that. Before I move ahead, I will have to take the airbrush apart and just clean it out really quickly. And if I find my cleaning tray, just give me a second. Where did I put it the last time I used it? That's a good question. Got it. Hi guys, if you just joined in, thank you very much for joining in. So today I'm painting up Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen. And I have to clean out my airbrush really quickly. It looks like it got a little bit stuck, so I'm gonna soak it in a little bit of alcohol. Yeah, definitely this needs quick cleaning. So usually what I do, I leave it soak for a couple of minutes in alcohol. I propose alcohol and I get a couple of earbuds and one of these tooth cleaners and just clean it out really, really good. I usually do this before the live stream, so just make sure that everything is clean. Uh, Today I used it to apply some primers. I didn't apply like a primer to the airbrush for some time. And this was one of the reasons I stopped doing it as well, because my primer was always clogging my airbrush. I used to use the Citadel Chaos Black for a really long time, and I have to say that's still today the best primer I ever used. But pretty sure all of you will agree it's the most expensive one as well out of the bunch. So I had some older primer. I mean, not old as old, but Vallejo primer in the house, and I was like, okay, so let's use this one up. But again, it looks like it's clogging up my airbrush again, which I'm not too happy about. So we will see about that, how it goes in the future. You know, like when you do a change in your tools or what you're using, and you don't really exactly remember why did you choose to change, and then you go back to one of the older products, and then you realize, oh yeah, this was one of the reasons. So that what exactly happened to me now as well. I just remember why I did change away from that type of primer. I'm not saying it's not a good primer. It's a decent primer, but you will have more headaches with it as well. And yeah, definitely the primer blocked up my airbrush. As I can see the black coming out, and I didn't do anything else black. So now let's clean this out really quick and get back to this. Now usually I try to rinse out everything properly, just to make sure that I remove all of the stuff. And again, guys, thank you very much for choosing my channel for the live stream today. Much appreciated. If you like what you see here, just make sure you share it with your friends and family. Every small little thing helps out, and we try to stay in the good grace of the YouTube algorithm. So thank you very much. And now let's reassemble the airbrush and see if the problem was taken care of. And make sure you don't drop your pieces down. These are really tiny sometimes, and you can lose them really easily. Yeah, that looks like it's clean now. I can hear by the sound of the airbrush. I've been using this airbrush for a really long time, so I'm quite accustomed to the sound of it. You mean this one, Ron? Uh, I got this from with one of my old airbrushes, one of those cheap airbrushes. It just came in it, and I just used it for the. I think it was this airbrush that came with it, if I'm not wrong, in the box. So I just using that to keep all the cleaning parts in one. Yeah, maybe you can try that. It still does the spitting thing. What I'm doing here now, I'm just trying to match up all the colors to be identical. Okay, and let's do the arms now. Always check in when you're mixing up the color like this. Always check in if the colors are matching. Yep. So over here, I have to apply a little bit more blue and up here. So I'm gonna try to do it when I have the arms attached. And have to apply a little bit more here on the side. And I will say this is done. And now we have the other one to do. And I have to watch out because I'm running out of the blue. And that's no good sign. It needs a little bit more here. So I have to use the last drop of this bottle. And this is almost done. And I'm running out of paint as well. So yeah, the paint is done, and I done the trousers as well. So happy days over there. And now I will have to clean out the airbrush. And now I'm gonna dry up everything with the hair dryer. And now let's put these pieces together and just have a look how they look together. And they look really nice. I really like it how it came out. I'm gonna put some varnish on it first. Okay, Jerry. Thank you. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of varnish, and then I'm gonna do the rest of the uniform. I'm gonna do a little bit of a black wash on the sides here and there, just to make it stand out a little bit. And then when everything gets done, then I'm going to start gluing together and go from there. I was thinking to do some dry brushing just a little bit over the folds of the clothes, but I don't know. I'm not sure about it, how it's going to look. And because I don't have this paint at the moment anymore, the contrasts Salazar, Salazar blue. Uh, if I mess it up, I cannot correct it. So I don't know if I want to mess now with the gray, do a dry brush over, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for the moment. Yeah, I think that would be a better idea, not to mess it up. And then after I sealed everything and finished with the torso, then I'm going to paint up the head. And then the hair is just black, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of a highlights. Okay, let's start with the arms. And I'm going to give a clear coat of varnish on these really quick. This will help bring all the paint together. And give some protection as well, because you don't want to lose all your work that you did so far. So you can take this almost like a safe game in video games if you play any video games. And now, guys, if you just joined in, thank you very much for joining. Make sure to hit that like button. It does help out a lot. And you can share it and recommend it to your friends and family as well. Thank you very much. And now I only have one piece left to just let me find one of those chopsticks. It looks like I misplaced one. And here we go. Okay, and I'm gonna clean out the airbrush at this point, and then I'm going to dry with the hair dryer a little bit up everything. And now on Monday, I'm going to start working on the coil fish. So come back and check that one out as well. And now let's just quick dry everything with the hair dryer so we can continue working on it. Let's do the other feet as well. Just me find where I put it. Okay, and let me check if how is the face with the paint. Should be fine. So I'm gonna use a little bit of a masking tape. No masking tape, masking putty. If I can find it where I put it the last time I used it. Yeah, I have a little bit of a mess in my room. I have to clean everything and put it back in the place. Uh, I'm working between two projects at the same time, and I don't get a chance really to put everything back where it belongs. When I'm not working on this, I'm working on something else at the moment. Uh, Sometimes it's really hard to work on multiple projects on the same time, so I have to come up with a better idea. I'm almost done with Broly from Dragon Ball. That's the other project that I'm working, so that's almost done. Uh, Hopefully this weekend I will have some time to work ahead a little bit on it. We will see. But you're right, Jerry. I'm keep losing stuff, so that's kind of funny. Unfortunately, my working room it's not as big, so but I'm happy with it. So not complaining over there. And I'm going to start painting up this flash tone. And just want to bring up a picture really quick to check out how dark is his skin tone. Yeah, this will do. This will be anyway just the base color as well. So yeah, you're quite lucky now at this point, Jerry. You have to say. Who knows? Maybe one day I get there, that I have the like a proper studio that I can work out of, and that would make things way more easier. Before I mess it up, I'm just gonna do something to cover up the rest of the paint before I do something that I'm going to regret. Here we go. I put some clean foil in it. It took literally 2 seconds, but this way, I at least I'm a little bit safer that I'm not gonna overspray the skin tone. I always make sure that you, when you have the haircut like this, you go over a little bit on the top of the head. You don't want it to the skin not to be done correctly, and then it peeks out kind of in a way. That's never a good look. Okay, now. No, I usually don't heat. I don't try the paint if I use masking tape. The heat, no, not masking tape, but masking putty. The heat is not good with the putty. It starts melting away. So I'm trying to avoid that. So I'm gonna take some wash and it's just over here. So I'm gonna use a Racklin flash shade for his flash color. Change it out to the other airbrush so for more details. And now I'm gonna do the same thing on his face. Now the chat is really quiet today, but okay. I'm being a little quiet as well because I'm focusing a little bit on what I'm doing. And now I'm gonna use the flash tone to do a little bit of a highlights. Wait a second, this is the pale flash, so I have to get the other one a little bit more darker. And now I'm gonna pin it down. And I'm gonna do this more like almost like a glaze. So I don't want it to be too strong. Now you don't want to overdo the glaze, just a little bit. So on this part, go really easy. And I'm gonna do his face the same way. Let's lower the pressure a little bit. So have more control of the brush, the airbrush. Okay, and this will do it. So now I'm going to, let me check the two. On this statue, it's only one of the hands and the face that has the skin out. Everything else, it's covered up. So I'm gonna clean out now the airbrush, and I'm gonna do some light sponging with some of the base color that I used. So now I'm gonna take one of these sponges and cut it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna dip a little bit of the paint of the base color back on the face. I saw this in a video from Mimic Hobbies. They're using this technique with the sponge, and I did try it out on my cable, and I really liked it. Now it's a technique that it's not that easy. You kind of have to get used to it. I'm gonna be honest. This is not like my strongest. I never really done it too many times, just a couple of times. So you have to put a little bit of a paint on the sponge, but not too much. And then you kind of reapply it a little bit here and there when you want it to reapply the base color, technically. As I mentioned before, I did try this out and I really like the results that the sponge gives. And again, this technique, I saw it from Mimic Hobbies. So shout out to the guys over there. Now, the only thing you have to watch out not to have too much the paint on the sponge, or if you apply too much at the time, make sure that you try to even it out as soon as possible, otherwise it's going to make a mess. I really like the fact that the sponge gives to the skin. It just makes the skin look more like they actually really have like spores because of the holes inside the sponge. So it gives this really nice textured almost effect to the skin, and I think it's really nice. Now this hand is really small, but I'm still trying to do as much as possible with it. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the same thing to the face. And I'm gonna do the nails on this one after that, and finish up the face, and then pretty much the skin tone it's done. Like literally, what you have to do is just dab the. Oh, this is the wrong paint. Just you dab the sponge around the skin tones where you want to change it. Again, dab it in. Make sure that sponge it's not fully loaded, and then just dab it here and there on the face when you want to give this kind of nice texture to the skin. Now, just you have to watch out again. So you can really overdo it. If you sponge it, it's loaded up too much. And I'm gonna do it a little bit over on the ears as well. And now try to reach the neck, which will be a little bit more harder. And I'm gonna paint up his lips. So, guys, if you just join in and if you have any questions, please ask them in the chat down below. I will be more than happy to answer, best to my ability, of course. Uh, if you have any project that you're working currently, please feel free to share as well. I would like to see what are you guys currently working on. And I'm gonna use a little bit of depth 10 to do his eyes. And he has two earrings, so I'm gonna paint those in black. I'm pretty sure they have a specific name, but actually I don't know what they called. So I'm just gonna call them earrings. And I'm gonna paint up his hair as well, the one that sticks out a little bit here. At the moment, I'm just gonna do his hair are black, and I'm gonna do the earrings on the backside of his ear as well, so still black. No, I don't have the Orcish Dermit yet. I managed to order some a couple of days ago, but it comes over from England, from the UK, from Elemental Games. So usually that takes a couple of days. So hopefully will be next week sometime. The paint I use is usually the one I can get here locally. The skin tone. I never used Orcish Dermit till now, so this will be the first time actually I get my hands on some Orcish Dermits. And guys, if you just join in, please make sure that you hit that like button. Much appreciated. And if you don't mind sharing with your friends and family, that would be a great help for the channel as well. I always say it's a small step for you, but it's a huge for us, content creators. So thank you very much appreciated. And if you want to see full videos how to paint or how I'm painting my statues, you can go and give a subscribe to my channel. I post videos up there, and I post the previous videos of the live streams as well. So if you missed out on something and you want to check it out, you can go back and have a look. And thank you everybody for joining in. And make sure you join in for the next one as well. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired today, so I'm getting there. And with this done, I'm just gonna remove the clean foil and remove the masking putty as well. Let me remove all of the and I'm going to show it off a little bit how it looks so far. Now I will have to clean up a little bit here on the top part of his uniform. So this is how it looks so far. Now I will still have to do some work on his eyes, but I'm gonna leave the eyes for the last after I glue up the hair, and then I can see the position of his eyes and how it looks. Yes, I saw that, Jerry. For you, it's okay over there. So, guys, this is how it looks so far. I'm gonna stop the stream over here now, and I wish you all of you a nice weekend. Have a lovely Friday, and hope you're going to enjoy. And then on Monday, I'm gonna finish up his uniform and then glue everything together. And then I'm gonna start working on the coil fish. And thank you very much, everybody, for joining in. Before you leave, don't forget to smash that like button. It really does help the channel out a lot, and it's really appreciated. So again, thank you everybody for joining in, and I see you all on Monday. And have a nice weekend. Enjoy. Oh, Martin, you're still here. See you soon, Martin. Okay, I hope to. I don't know. You said that this weekend you're busy, so we will see. Maybe next week sometime. No, thank you very much, everybody. Swedish Forge as well, Jerry, Ron, and everybody who's in the chat. Thank you and have a nice weekend.